Okay, we are live. This should be cool. All right, now to just send out the fucking broadcast to everybody. Be like, hey, Sprite. Probably should have done this beforehand, but fuck it. We ball. We ball. We do not just ball. We orb. We ball. We orb. We spear. We what are some good synonyms for ball? I fully expect nobody to come in and actually see this. But if y'all do, please do. Gonna prank everybody when they gonna prank my friends when they when they enter the chat. Day one, day two, day 7,843,000,000. Oh, fuck it. Might as well just do this anyway. But holy shit! Oh my god, my hubby is in the chat. You'll love to see it. I'm to actually start coding. Anyway, I'm going this game called Do or Die. It's basically a Judge for the Game and Watch, but with dice. Yeah, I've been procrastinating on this shit for like all the time. Maybe I need to have an audience on me for me to actually get shit done. I should probably code in like the other character now. And to do that, I gotta do the I gotta add a CPU. So a CPU equals false. All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying I have literally zero idea what I'm doing here. So prepare for some really egregious coding mistakes because I'm stupid. ARM0 if is CPU, then you got you got this. Oh my god, thanks, babe. I need that encouragement. Okay, forgot where did I put the actual role? Dice ID is been equals false. If so I just needed to do this event whenever it feels like it. It'll be This is gonna be the most bare bones thing to ever bear a bone. Your mom bared my bones last night. Whoa. I am sorry for my lack of comedy. You know those goddamn fucking shitty Reddit AI Am I the Asshole videos on YouTube Shorts? Imagine if those were just like fucking Super Mario or some shit. Fucking, I, 40, I, 4M, the asshole for like extending my, like, extending my friend. Hey, 44M, the asshole for extending my girlfriend. TF, Steve, because I knew her six stalker. 40M would be there. Time that my girlfriend tried to draw a pretty for me. Like, the ex always has to come into the picture and take her away for some reason, leading to me having to go through a bunch of platforming adventures with my brother. 42M. Wait, will Luigi be 42M or 42L because he's Luigi? Yeah, 42L. Luigi just unlocks an entire new gender. It's an actually unknown fact that when you die, like in the afterlife, you can now play as Luigi, and then you can replay your life in Luigi mode. It doesn't do much aside from make you slightly taller, give you slightly less traction, and you have an affinity for the color green. And also you get the and also you get the age-old standard Luigi buff of being bisexual, because we all know that Luigi's bisexual. Come on. I random random range. I'm gonna say 30 to 120. Get back to alarm zero. And this should be if CPU, if okay, so if I ran I random 100. It's gonna pick a random number for 1 to 100. If it's less than let's say this is a pretty aggressive let's say this isn't a very aggressive CPU, so it won't immediately attack. If it's less than 25, you're the asshole for stepping under my brother's shoe after he kicked my ass in soccer one time. Not the asshole. In fact, you should get a cape and throw your brother into a pit of lava. Okay, so if this is less than 25, then do this shit. Else, put it back in the roll. Alarm 0 equals I random range 30 120. And then to test this out, I'm gonna add another dude right here, flip him around, and then go into the creation code. I said go into the creation code. There we go. And said is CPU to true. I've turned him into a robot. Here, now I can just have it set from the creation code. Then CLR equals. I want this guy to be slightly blue instead of slightly red. So change this here, change this here. Go into your creation code. Set is CPU to false. Please let this work. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be shitting my ass right now. A variable index 30 out of range 0. Buddy, I am going to put my fist in the range of your goddamn rectum if you don't let me do this. Oh, I see. I used the wrong type of bracket. Oh, I see. I see. I'm so sorry for not conforming to your hyper specific tastes. Oh, glorious god of programming. Thank you, John Apple, for creating Apple and leading to this shit. Much appreciated. I am totally not using this game as a cover to work on coding a super secret time machine to go back in time and kick you in the fucking nuts. All right, it's gotta work this time. 99.999% of coders quit right before they solve that goddamn bug. It works. It works. I'm free. I did it. I, I did it. I'm free. I'm free. Fuck. You know, my time on this earth is limited now that I've finished the glitch. I was actually a ghost and I've completed my unfinished duty tethering me to this earth. Now I can pass on in peace. Holy shit. Arcade, thanks for the follow, babe. Love you. Now that I know it works, it's time to compare these. It's time to find a way to compare these dice rolls. This code, since I know the camera's there now. But wait a minute. Does the viewport follow the camera? Okay, it does. I just had to double check. I needed to make sure my past self wasn't a fucking idiot. With the asynchronous in-app purchase, I could add in-app purchases to this game. What if I just add a random ass in-app purchase that's just like an unavoidable button that just says "Give me your fucking money," and when you press it, it drains all of the money from your bank account. I become rich. I Jeff Bezos. Uh, Jeff Bezos will no longer have the money to buy a toupee because he will be so broke. Steve Jobs will. Nothing will really change with him because he's dead. Let me think. What are some other billionaires? Uh, uh, fucking George Clooney might actually have to star in movies again. Wait, is George Clooney even alive? Okay, I'm gonna check this. George Clooney. He's, he's still alive, but his middle name is Timothy George Timothy Clooney. That motherfucker's parents gotta die, dog. Not only do you gotta name your fucking kid George, they share a name with a goddamn monkey. And also, George is like a stupid name to begin with. But Timothy as the middle name, Timothy's like, at least you could shorten it to Timmy, but that's not that's not that much better. I mean, you can shorten it further, Tim, but like that's probably the only chance you have at salvaging that goddamn name. Timothy on its own to see like the stereotypical little name they give to like a child. Like, like the fucking it's like the goddamn uh uh propeller hat, uh, overalls, striped shirt, and the goddamn rainbow swirly lollipop. Just like walking along and going, hey, shut your bitch ass up, Timothy. Okay, side tangent over, back to actually coding. What the fuck was I doing? I remember now. So OBJ global. Did I already make the arrays for this? Right, left characters and right characters. So what I'm gonna do is create, and I have all of these things here that add, like I have all of these things here that combine to make a singular ID in which I can store this character. So what I'm gonna do is shit, how do I add things to an array? Okay, it might be stupid, but I'm gonna work around this. Game maker. Should I add like another window for just Opera GX? Like for like my browser tab? Just so y'all can see what I'm searching up. You know what? Seems like a good idea. I'm gonna do that real quick. Um, Wait, nope, that just duplicated that one. Window capture. Okay, ignore that. But we finally got this set up. You can see you can see my browser for better or for worse. Game Maker Studio. How the ever loving fuck do I add things to an array? Please, my wife is dying, and this answer is the only remedy that will work. Wow, buddy. Wow, Google. My sick wife is dying, and you throw the AI at me. Not cool, Google. Buddy, not everything can be solved with Chat GPT. How about you go get a Chat JOB? Once again, I'm sorry for my lack of humor. I'm just kind of I suffer from a disease called chronically stupiditis. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna add some music because this stream incredibly silent. It needs something. Talk about a low budget stream. No music. No Mario Yowie. I'm out of here. I can have one of those two things, but the other one might get me banned because of terms of service. I don't know. Hopefully not. Music. Wait, nope, that didn't do it. Video gadget. Audio. No, none of the. Looks like we're gonna have to do this. Select the window to capture. Okay, ignore the fact that this is on Pokemon Fatty version, and ignore the fact that it's in my music playlist. But this shit is just so. That video is just so fucking funny. I don't know how it got in there. I've just been keeping it because it's goddamn hilarious, man. Please tell me the capture audio feature works. All right. All right. Anybody on Twitch? Does it work? I can hear it, but it sometimes cuts out. Good enough. Good enough, I guess. I'll keep it. Of course, the goddamn anime protagonist music kicks in as soon as I'm about to try and lock in. Dude, this shit is my theme song. I gotta lock in now. You could create an array to pass it into this function, which will modify the array. Array, modify array, show debug message. Accessors. When you have used the list underscore list create to use your list, you would use that list index. Huh. That could be useful, but I'm just trying to keep it to arrays since I barely have any idea what I'm doing as is. Okay, with this function, you can push a value or values onto the end of an array without having to know the length of the array. The function requires you to provide a variable that holds the array as well as at least one value to push, although you can optionally provide further arguments, yada 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 yada. Onto the end of swear I've heard the leitmotif from like the music currently playing in another song somewhere. Values onto the end of the given array. Array pop. We'll remove the last one. I think I got it. So in create, if dire ID is, well, I can use a switch statement. Code snippets, Switch dire. Switch dire ID. Base. Right. Case L. Then code goes here. Then I could do case R. Array push. Array push global. Left characters. String ID. And why am I adding the string function to this even though it's already a string? You can never be too sure. And then I can just do the same for right. All I gotta do is go back to my fellas here, then change their dire IDs to left and right, respectively. It is a very flexible system. Oh my god, the game... Okay, there we go. What you working on? Oh, I'm working on coding my own video game. It's called Do or Die. If you know the Game & Watch Judge minigame, it's basically that, but with dice. You should not be able to, like, roll above a 6 normally. That's reserved for, like, an epic power. I gotta change that real quick. Guys, max val equals 6. I'm gonna add a debug key. Okay, keep head 0. Show debug message. What I want to do is add event, and I'm gonna make it the last user event, just so like nothing, it doesn't get in the way of anything else. And I'm gonna move this script. Switch diary cell. Show debug message. What the fuck is going on here? And now we should. Oh right, I never actually specified. I never actually made it redirected that fence. So, user 15. And you're kidding. Maybe it's because I set it to 0 here. It's because I set it to L. Maybe I gotta set it to 0. Now it's just saying, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, I forgot I just had Earth, Wind, and Fire September in here. I'm not playing this for any longer than I have to, so I don't get claimed. Okay, I gotta think of an idea here. Forgot Opera G. I forgot my browser tab was open to that the whole time. There we go. Was was someone gonna was somebody gonna tell me about that at any moment? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. There's gotta be a way for this to work. I did not use the limited brain cells I have left, which, with the number of which is most likely in the negatives, and most likely was at the negatives when I thought of this idea in the first place, just for it to not work. You know, it's kind of fitting that the Evangelion theme is playing right now, because right now, trying to figure this shit out, I feel like you know that one fuck ass image of Shinji having a mental breakdown out of the chair. Alright, let me find it. Shinji chair. Yeah, this. This is me. This is how I feel right now. Please, for the love of God, let this work. Okay, if it won't work as a user event, what about as an alarm? Alarm 11 equals 1. Okay, let's look in the console. Yes! It worked! For some reason, they're on. Oh, that's another copyrighted song in here. I'm gonna. I forgot I. Okay, I forgot I had this in the playlist. I'm not removing it. Yeah, this seems appropriate considering my current mental state trying to deal with this. It's still showing up. It's still showing up as having an ID of 0. What if I set the ID to U? Something that's neither L or R. Alright, I'm gonna set it to L again. They'll both be on the left side, but at least I know what I will be dealing with here. Okay. For some reason, it already has on it besides the other two. What do you mean 403 forbidden access denied code? I just want to learn how to code, please. At least the music's a bop, though. You cannot deny that. Also see array functions. There we go. Array create. You tell the function the length of. How do I clear an array? I can delete stuff like this. My ass is gonna have to use DS list, huh? No, it is recommended to use arrays over DS list. Well, at least I wouldn't have to use one. But it does have a clear thing, so what the. Oh, that's the entirety of this guy had a Ouija, the YouTube poop in my goddamn Twitch stream. You know what? We are taking a quick break from suffering just to watch this. Gay Luigi. What if he said your gay friend at the time?
You will die.
You will die. What the fuck? YouTube poop. Oh. Holy shit! Squidward! This guy had a Pokemon in my cereal box. Squidward! Squidward, this guy had a Pokemon. That's not a Pokemon, you. Hey, Luigi. Now go away. Hey, Mama, this guy had a Pokemon. I know. What do you think we should name it? What? Well, why don't you go spaghetti rope and somewhere far away? We need new Squidward. Our hands are clean. Clean. That's
SpongeBob, how long are you gonna stay in your little
fantasy world?
Let's go.
Let's go. Now
Give
get
this
the
anchor dropper
a piece of my dinner.
Probably because its good-for-nothing owner is great.
It's great. Let's go. Squidward, that ship has a spooky green glow around it. No. I am the flying Bowser. That's it. Squidward, this ship belongs to Squidward. No. It's Red's dinner. Worse than insulted in spaghetti. The birds.
Why do you think the Dutchman asked us to wait in our bunk room?
Maybe he's gonna give us a reward.
Like spaghetti!
Look at the
Or an oversized
meatball. Yeah. It's gonna eat you.
See you at dinner.
See you at dinner.
Oh. Oh my god, that is just what I needed. That is just what I need. With the power of YouTube poop, I believe I can do this. With the power of YouTube poop, I too can have a Pokemon. The classics never die. Also, Bowen said, focus, darling. I have things I want to say right now, but if I say them on stream... Oh boy. Just know that I love you. There's gotta be a way. Wait, I saw that it had 4 in the console. Maybe the reason why is because I never got rid of this. Because I never got rid of this, so it's doing it twice. And yep, there's only 2 now. Okay, but it's still saying that the direction ID is L for both of them. Draw, set, H line, FA, center. Then reset drawing. Draw text X. No, what am I doing above the die? Draw text dice ID X. Dice ID B-box top. Mine is, let's say, 32. Alright, that ought to do it. Should let me see in real time what it's saying it is. Alright, so it's saying it's R. Oh, maybe I should put this underscore ID thing in there too, so it'll get the updated ID. You know, that was probably my problem this whole time. I may be stupid. Who am I kidding? I am stupid. They say you are what you eat, That's funny. I don't remember eating, stupid. Damn, it rolled a 1. Unlucky roll from the CPU this time. Wait, is it random here? Or is it, like, going in order like usual? Why is there just a cool S at the top? That's for the camera. I decided to use it as a placeholder because I thought it would be cool. And you gotta admit, it is cool. Oh, why the fuck is this in my playlist? Hey, finally, we got some abysmal dog shit playing. Much like how the boss music reflected my mental state after trying to code all of this shit, the Sonic Chronicles music represents the quality of this abysmal dog shit. It's the funny song. It is indeed funny. Hey, the drums are kicking in. Ayo, turn that shit up, Charles. This reminds me of that one fucking post from Dream where like Ayo turn Dream Ayo earn that shit up, Charles. drugs. Ayo, turn that shit up, Charles. This has just become like common vocabulary for me every time I hear like an abysmal dog shit song like this. Just, yo, turn that shit up, Charles. Hey, this shit goes hard. On mute. Alright, but no, I am kidding. This song is hard to listen to. Alright. Oh my god, it's this fuck ass song again. Oh my god, is it going in a loop? Okay, there's Earth, Wind, and Fire again. If my theory is correct, yeah, there's Cool Angel's thesis again. Everybody wants to rule the world. This again. Neo Turf Masters. The boss theme that accurately describes my mental health. Crazy Robo. Get in the fucking robot, Millie. Make me! If you want me to get in that goddamn robot, you're gonna have to force me. You're gonna have to pick me up. You're gonna have to pick me up yourself. You're gonna have to slam me against the wall, and you're gonna have to. On second thought, you make a valid point, my love. I will be getting in the robot soon. Hmm. If what I'm guessing is if this is going in the loop, then yeah, this guy has a once again. This guy has a Ouija. Ooh, gay Luigi. Now, what if it is said your gay presence inside? You will die. Ooh, you too, poo. Uh, holy Squidward! This guy had a Pokemon from my cereal box. Squidward! Okay, I'm not. Okay, let's not watch. You're getting distracted again. Who can blame me? The sky is having a Pokemon right in my cereal box. Okay, but seriously, let's. All right, let me lock in. I think usually all I gotta do to get rid of the loop is to just choose a different song myself. Uh, ooh, this is. What if I choose this? Hey, finally, uh, finally, introducing the first song. Introducing it, you've heard of breakcore? This is concussion core. This is this is the song that plays when you're giving somebody when you have a concussion. Actually, it's called concussion core because it's made purely out of the instruments are made purely out of like a goddamn frying pan smacking against like somebody's head, giving them a concussion. Oh, that is more copyrighted music. More copyrighted music. There we go. This is the song when you boing. That is true. Just extremely loud, like fucking frying pan against the head sound effect. But time to lock the fuck in. GBC Tokitori has been heard. Indeed it has! This music is actually kind of a banger though. Now I just need to find a way to compare the two and find out when both of them are done spinning. Yep. BBC Tokitori OST is underrated for real. It is! It is, honestly. Let me just turn myself down because I feel like I might be a little too loud. Okay. I'm just gonna look up instance and see what it gives me. It's gotta give me something related to this, right? Okay, so if instance exists, get instance variable. You can with this action you can get any one of the listed built-in variables. All instances of all objects have a number of variables already created within them to hold essential information like the current XY position, speed, friction, visibility, and other things. All instances. Okay, this will lead through all instances within the room and add 0.1 to their speed. You know, this could work. I'm just going to copy this code and then just put it in the game. Thank you, John Game Maker, for game making. It's practically just. Wait, no, this just loops through all instances within the room. Oh, fine. I want to get a specific object. Wait a minute. I have an idea, but in order to exact my idea, I'm gonna like I have an idea, but it's probably a really crackpot idea. So I'm going to be right back while I go take a piss, and then I will do the idea when I get back. Uh, piss speed run 80%. Let's go.
All right, I'm back from pissing. Let's do this. Okay. So here's here's the plan. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go to OBJ Global. I forgot I had these. I forgot I had these roll arrays right here. I'm just going to convert these into singular variables instead. This is going to be very imperative to my plan. Global left spin. Global right spin. I don't remember if I was using these variables for anything about. Oh! There they go! And they're off! And they're off! Well, okay, with that out of the way, now that I know that these rules are not being used anymore, I'm gonna go back to Game Maker Studio. Oh, that's the chat. That is my PNG tuber. There we go. There's Opera. It's change copy binding. Instance. How many active instances? Okay, this is gonna be part of it. Instance number, I'm gonna need this.
Thanks for listening. Please consider supporting me through Bandcamp or Patreon, as I can't monetize these videos due to copyright laws. Links are in the description.
Against step.
Thank you. And
What if I go back to? You know what? I'm gonna put that on hold for a moment. It's like the person who made this song in my playlist was like, saying, "Hey, you should probably check out my channel." I'm not gonna steal credit away from them. I'm going to put the link to their song in the chat so y'all can listen to it yourselves. On with the playlist and on with the stream. Oh, this shit goes hard. Okay, so card. Alright, so if object so if object index is equal to obj dice, it'll do that. Else exit. But if it is equal to this, I'm gonna add another die ID variable to this, to the die as well. I'm going to add a die ID variable to the die as well as the player. And that's gonna be very critical for something that happens later. Dice ID die ID equals die ID. What if I put the die creating stuff in alarm 11 as well? Will this break anything? I just want to see. It does not. LBJ Global. Just to see if this code is working so far. Just to see if this code is working so far, I'm going to do this. Wait a minute, I just realized I'm in the wrong OBS scene. There we go. Maybe it's because of that else exit. And off they go! Must have been. Now to see if this works, if dire ID. Wait, actually, no. I'm just gonna use a code snippet again. Switch dire ID. Space L. If I did this right, they should speed off in opposite direction, just like a test. And there they go. They're off. Gone. Never to be seen again. I'm just going to add another script that says if x is greater than room, x is greater than room width, or x is less room, and then h speed times equals -1. This has nothing to do with what I'm planning. I just want to see if this works. Uh, I just want to get them to bounce around. It'll be like really funny. Oh, there they go! There they go! There they go! Oh, they're speeding up, baby! Boing, 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 boing. Quantum ice drive. I have no reason at all to be doing this. This is just really, really funny. Wait, oh my god. And there they go.
It's your boy, Geek One. Let's get it. Hey.
Keep this going until they meet in the center. Come on, so close, so close. And then they're just going off without each other. Well, that was stupid and served no purpose. But hey, that's just an accurate summary of my life. Let's continue. Do I even need this to do my plan? I'm gonna set alarm 0 to... This is gonna go through all of them. This is going to go through all the instances. And then it's gonna, let's see, it's gonna filter out the dice. Then global left spin gets added by 1 every time there's one on the left side. And then every time there's one on the right, it gets added to, it adds the right spin by 1. Also, hell yeah, Deltarune music. I haven't told anybody this, but this is actually a super secret thing for Deltarune. That's right, guys. Deltarune tomorrow. I'm kidding, it's not actually for Deltarune. still spinning. Left spin and right spin.
Let me put this back in begin step and see what happens. Oh! I forgot to get rid of the speed. Whoops. $355. Why is the number going up? It's at 790. It's going even further beyond. Oh my god, I paused it right at the frame where it was at 1337. I'm just going to scale this up to show you. Oh, I can't. But I should have the not. It is at 1337. That's at the funny gamer number. Maybe I just need to put it in an alarm and then the entire for loop will run one. Then for the dice, every time they stop, I can just add with OBJ Global alarm 0 equals 1 to it. This has been a fun stream, and it's been imperative to me locking it, but I think I'm gonna call the stream quits at around 9 o'clock. But thanks for being here to everybody who was here. I'm gonna upload the VOD onto YouTube so, like, people who weren't here can see it. And bear witness to my stupidity. It was fun. Not as much fun as things usually are with you, Bowen, if you know what I mean. Okay, I need to stop being a freak on stream and lock in. It's bad enough that my audience has... Oh, hey, sitting on board. You know, you came in right as I was planning to wrap up the stream in like 10 minutes, but you know what? It'd be like that. Glad you're here, though. Okay, so let me use... Go to alarm 0. What? Where? Why did it suddenly get deleted all of a sudden? That was odd. And then if... Switch temp ID dying. Case L. I'm gonna have to switch from a switch statement to an... I'm gonna have to switch from a switch to an if. Guess you can say I'm gonna have to switch. Hold on. Seinfeld laugh track. And theme. Okay, now that I've got it, let me try it again. As you can see, I'm gonna have to switch statements. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You've been such a wonderful crowd. Thank you. Thank you. Obsidian Board says, just realized that pixel art might be one of the most protected art forms from AI, because AI has a really hard time to make grid.
My parents sold me
Shit,
to my
you're
dead best
kinda
friend's
right.
grieving father for $500,000. Then let him drag me out of work in front of everyone while calling me Mike, his son's name, and showing me his baby pictures. When I begged my
What the fuck? Man, I can't wait to code YouTube. Hey, what do you hear about this time that I don't know, my fucking dad held me hostage or some shit? I don't know. I only glimpsed what the story said, but that was just funny as hell coming out of nowhere. Hemp ID. Wait a minute. I don't think I need to switch actually, because it's already in the context of with temp ID because of that with statement earlier. All I gotta do is go if if is spin. If this crashes, I'm gonna be kind of mad. What? Where are you going? Where are you going? They're still leaving. There they go. And here we see the... How do you read that font? Uncle Ben, I don't know image. Like, everybody asking me how I can even read that font in the first place. Yeah, to everybody asking me how I can read that font. Um, what the heck is it? This is my answer. This is my answer. I don't know. Okay. Why is the game window so damn small? I'm going to put off the ending of this stream solely for troubleshooting purposes. BTW, what that game is about? So you know the Game and Watch Judge game, the one that his side special is based on. I'm just gonna pull up a video of it. Mr. Game and Watch Judge. Can I see the actual game, please?
Game and Watch Judge. You got this. Yeah, basically the name of the game is trying to get a higher number than your opponent, but you can also dodge out of the way but it wastes your turn if you don't get a higher number, so you don't get bonked. Yeah. Basically it's that, but with dice. And also kind of spruced up a bit. Maybe one day I'll have my own character in Smash Brother, and they could have an insta kill move based on this game. Oh, 1 second. Back. By the way, I can't see anything. Huh. Weird. You know? Every single time I think I've got things right, OBS Studio has to come and be like, "Hey, remember all that troubleshooting you did? What if it was all for nothing? Wouldn't that be funny?" Yeah, remember when I said I was gonna end the stream at 9 o'clock? Due to the shooting in 1 sec again. All right, I'm back. Had to deal with some stuff IRL real quick, but back to troubleshooting the stream. Okay. This is the right size. This is the right size. Is the game the right size? It is just microscopically. It is microscopically tiny. Okay. Can I move it, please? Okay, what if I did transform? That just moved the background. I'm gonna get rid of all of that just so it'll only focus on. Okay, now maybe I can. Now that I've ungrouped these things, there we go. Then transform. Okay, why is Opera GX just straight up not showing up? You know what? We ball. I can live with this. Put the background back on. Turn the music back on. And let's continue. I was gonna end the stream at 9 o'clock, but due to dealing with stuff IRL and troubleshooting, I'm gonna end it at 9:30 now. Right. Let's try it now. Then it's not adding it's not adding to it's not adding like I wanted it to. Because I will have to switch. So if
Okay, I thought I had it, but this is really starting to scratch my head. You know what? This is starting to piss me off a little. This is actually starting to tick me off a little that I can't get it. So, unfortunate, unfortunately, everybody, I will probably be ending the stream early. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you next time I stream. Adios.